7 people have been killed when a train collided with a bakkie at the dangerous Blackheath level crossing early this morning. Now, it's the second major accident since August 2010 when 10 school children died at the same level crossing. The community is now enraged.
25th of August 2010. 10 children killed at the Blackheath level crossing en route to school. The driver, Jacob Humphreys, jumped a queue of cars and attempted to cross the tracks while the booms were down. Humphreys was originally jailed for 20 years in December 2011. On appeal, it was reduced. 8 years later, 7 more lives cut short at the exact same spot when a bakkie transporting people to work collided with a train. Families are grieving. The Pyson family lost one of their loved ones.
It was just one of those days. We came to pick them around 4 again. But when we woke up, we just heard that they were involved in an accident with a train. I don't really know what's transpired, but as you can see, this is a very bad spot. There are bushes around here. Other people are saying the beams were not working, so we don't understand. We can't point fingers right now, but that's the situation right now.
Metro Rail has refuted claims by residents that the booms were not working. It says the bakkie's driver had ignored the warning signals.
The information that we got from the train driver was that the bakkie that was having 7 occupants passed through the red signal because there was another taxi that also did the same. Apparently, the signals were on amber, so they followed suit thinking that they also would be as lucky as the combi that went through. Unfortunately, they missed it. All of them were killed instantly.
A somber mood prevails amongst Blackheath residents as they are forced to relive the horrific accident of 2010.
We as the church and the community and the business forums, we feel that this is enough, and the pain that's coming back to the families that's here, that stays behind. There's people that only had 2 children and only had 1 child. They lost their children on the accident in 2010.
I saw exactly the same thing that happened in 2010. I think it's very pathetic that things is not in a proper manner, that's operating in a proper manner. Normally we also drove across this line. Sometimes I saw these things also not working, and it's not nice that you must stand here and wait for this booms to get up and down, and it can be very dangerous.
Trains on the Northern Line were affected as Metro Rail continues with its safety investigations. Police are also investigating. Nomawethu Solwandle, SABC News, Blackheath near Kells River.
Earlier we spoke to Reginald Ntshangase from the Railway Safety Regulations and Standards about standards for level crossings in South Africa.
We have introduced, following that accident or the occurrence in 2010, we have worked on a level crossing standards in collaboration with the SABS, together with the industry role players. We have developed a level crossing standard which was published in 2012. Now, the level crossing standard sets minimum requirements that must be met by all operators in order to ensure safe railway operations. So this was an intervention that we have put in place to deal with the causes or the root causes to these occurrences.
I mean, let's talk about that. Since putting those safety standards, then how are you enforcing compliance? Because it seems like human error once again was blamed for this particular incident, sir.
Yes. Okay, I think we need to maybe go back a bit to that occurrence. We conducted a board of inquiry which gave us various recommendations which needs to be implemented, obviously by the operator. Our function is that of oversight. The operator is responsible for executing and managing safety in their space. Now, we have been monitoring the implementation of those recommendations. If you look at the that boom or that level crossing prior to 2010, there were very few control measures that were put in place.
Yeah.
After that occurrence, some of the things that were put in place are what you see now. I think when you see on TV, there are boom gates there.
Yes.
There are flashing lights. And we also have installed some cameras.
Yes.
Because we have found also from the reports that there's a lot of non-compliance, not only from the rail users or the drivers. A lot of issues come from the road users. And that is why we had to, over and above installing the control measures, we had to put in those safety cameras or those CCTV cameras.
Well, as the nation marks the 24th anniversary of Freedom Day, President Cyril Ramaphosa has used his keynote address to call